Wa'akatu. This is Daku, and today I want to talk to you about pain as it relates to the Black Holocaust. Now, pain in the body is an alarm system. And whenever you have an alarm system, it's designed to inform you when something is out of place, when something just ain't right. But the way that we deal with pain is we numb the pain so that we can ignore the problem. As long as we're not going through pain, we don't mind the problem. We can ignore the problem. Okay? Now, imagine, if you will, if you had a house and your fire alarm was going off and you decided, man, tired of listening to that fire alarm, just take the battery out or disconnect it. All right? Now, the fire alarm trying to tell you that there's a fire somewhere. But your way of dealing with the fire alarm is not to investigate the problem, not to go find out where the fire is, but to disconnect the fire alarm because it's getting on your nerve. You can't take the noise anymore. So you're going to ignore the problem. Meanwhile, your house is burning down. Same thing you do with your body. You ignore the problem, you pop a pill, you drink the white man's fire water, you eat the white man's poisonous, toxic food as a way of medicating yourself to the problem. You ignore the problem gets worse and worse, and then you're to a point where it's terminal. And you can't reverse the effects. You can't heal yourself because you've ignored it so long that now it's just a matter of days before you meet your demise. It's important that you do not ignore the body's alarm system. It's important that you do not ignore the pain. The pain is letting you know something is wrong. Socially, the pain is going to let you know something is wrong. All the pain that you go through right now today, outside of your typical human emotional pain. I don't fit in. I don't look as good as other people. I don't have as much talent as my brother or my sister. Those are basic human problems. But the pains, the social pains that you experience today as black people that are a result of the Black Holocaust, those pains are an alarm. That alarm is telling you something ain't right. Something's not right. But you are self-medicating yourself with the drugs that the white man has given you, the metaphorical drugs of, let me just party all day long. Let me just have sex all day long. Let me just eat all day long. Let me just look at TV all day long. You are ignoring the alarm. The alarm is telling you something ain't right. And all this other stuff that you're enjoying, that you think you're enjoying, all this other stuff, who's that back there? All this other stuff that you think you're enjoying is just used to make you ignore the problem, while the problem steadily gets worse and worse and worse to the point of becoming terminal. So it's not enough to ignore the pain. In fact, it's unnatural to ignore pain. It's unnatural to take Advil, Tylenol, Motrin, alcohol, cocaine, dope. It's unnatural to eat these unnatural foods in order to deal with the pain that you're going through. As you ignore the pain and ignore the alarm, your world is burning down. And there's nothing you can do. You fear the world, you fear the white man more than you love your children. Because you know, if you really focused on it, and got rid of those numbing agents, your children are in jeopardy of dying. But you don't care about that. You just say, well, if I stand up to the white man, I'm going to lose my job. If I stand up to the white man, I'm going to lose my life. I know it's about survivalism. You're afraid, really. I'm talking about even the conscious community, especially the conscious community. We spoke about this the other day when we were talking about how the conscious community has equated money with freedom. Nothing could be further from the truth. We cannot continue to ignore the alarm system. It's not, your ignoring of the alarm is not going to prevent the house from burning down. It's not going to prevent the continued Black Holocaust. So I just wanted to give you something to think about. This has been Daku Akabo.